Doctrines, they're getting reworked in the new Hearts of Iron 4 expansion that's coming out soon. And Paradox have dropped a video, and we're going to analyze it and see if we can find any hidden gems. And there's got some spicy stuff in here, guys, so hold tight.
Hello and welcome to the first video on the features for the upcoming expansion to Hearts of Iron 4. No compromise, no surrender. My name is Peter Nicholson, Game Director for Hearts of Iron, and today we'll discuss the reworked Doctrines feature. Doctrines as a game mechanic have remained more or less untouched since the release of the game.
The original?
Until now. The intention of this...
Alright, we got some animations here. So we can see the Doctrines at the top. There's an icon now for fuel. Can you see that? So they've got no fuel. And there's an icon letting you know. That's really good. That's quality of life. I love that. There should also be an icon to represent you maxed on one of your points. If you're at 500, 500, 500, there should be an icon to let you know. Please spend those points, you know. I hope there'd be an icon for lack of coal as well, fuel for your factories. Anyway, what we got going on here? So we've got the 4 tracks. You can see the amount of XP you've got. And this indicates gaining XP, I presume, because you've not unlocked the path, but you are technically gaining it if you're using armor. This total the total amount of XP per path. I presume you have to assign it and spend it, or it might just unlock its natural progression, but you can see now it is animated.
The work is to give players a more intentional and engaging experience when it comes to modifying their armed forces, instead of a single static
Alright, anything to observe here? So we have a faction icon here. Don't know what it indicates, but it's a red exclamation mark. This is something I suggested a long time ago, that the different icons should have different severities, priorities. Like the red icon needs to be done immediately, and then the green, I believe that was already in the game, so I'm making a suggestion for something in the past that I'm already aware of. Maybe unconsciously I put that in my head. But regardless, anyway, that icon is new, and it's something to do with faction. Don't know what yet.
This new system...
Okay, let's just have a look on the icons here. I think everything else looks pretty much the same. I feel like there's a little bit of changes. Like that's new. That's like a naval HQ. Apart from that, all looks the same. The icons just look a little bit different.
Actively build and enhance over time. To upgrade your forces, you'll need to use your armies and equipment in a practical way. This means you should be putting units in divisions, deploying them on the map, and using them in combat situations in order to truly unlock their abilities. Additionally, we want to give players more opportunities to play around and experiment.
Whoa! I just saw something new. Rangers! Oh! Oh! They have unlocked the tree people. They will destroy Isengard. And they've still got low fuel. Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
Did
he actually hover over that icon?
Their abilities.
I should see.
Additionally, we want using them in combat situations in order to truly unlock their abilities.
Okay, so you can see there's a Rangers Special Forces that start. There's a template for it, and that's for Germany. He's playing as the non-aligned path for Germany.
We want to give players more opportunities to play around and...
Okay, he didn't hover over Rangers. I wanted to see the stats, but he didn't do that.
Experiment with different division designs. And there are...
Oh, well, I think he did then. I think he did then. Well, frame by frame, boys. We're analyzing. We're analyzing. Oh! Ah! I didn't hover over it long enough for the tooltip to pop up. Oh, well.
And their approaches to strategy in general. The most immediate change for returning players will...
Okay, you can see mobile infantry. Oh, this is what we've already seen.
The new Doctrines tab, as well as the splitting of Doctrines into two, what we are calling Grand Doctrines and Sub-Doctrines.
So Grand Doctrines are the old system. So Grand Doctrines are the old system. Oh, we're going the wrong way. Forward.
The kind of broad strategy you wish to pursue. Sub-doctrines are the newer, more specialized part of the system.
I like this because there's more choice of what you can go from this position. That's good.
They provide specific...
Well, what we got here. Convoy escort, integrated operations. So there's definitely more choices here. So this would usually branch into 3 different trees. But now it's screen summary. So there's so many more choices here. This is so much better because you can now tailor your path of your play style.
Discrete improvement.
Anti-aircraft cruisers. Ooh.
Allowing you to tailor your units by choosing exactly which ones you want to enhance. Some nations start with Grand Doctrines already assigned, but for the rest, you'll need to choose one yourself from a list of available options.
Oh, Paradox, go the extra mile here. Add some extra ones, even like semi-quasi-fictional ones. If you're going to do alt history, why not do alt tactics? Come on, boys. Alt tactics in the comment section. Come on.
Each Grand Doctrine.
Okay, that's interesting. Is to unlock a Grand Doctrine.
To unlock a Grand Doctrine,
you'll
need to choose one yourself.
you need 125 XP. Okay, 125. So it used to be 100, now it's 125.
From a list of available options. Each grand...
One of my fears is that these XPs will not be used as much now, and you're going to max them out. They're going to have to tailor these numbers to make them work for the new system.
Doctrine has their own...
Because remember now, it just costs you the XP to unlock the Grand Doctrine, but then the sub-doctrines requires mastery, which is using the actual division in the front line. In this case, using mobile infantry to unlock more mastery.
Subcategory, known as a track. These tracks are...
Land, naval, and air have their own unique tracks. The Grand Doctrines with those... Okay.
How you choose your sub-doctrines. Each doctrine folder is associated with a specific series of tracks. For land doctrines, these are infantry, artillery and combat support, armor, and operations.
Okay.
You can select one sub-doctrine per track. Assigning both a grand doctrine and a sub...
Okay, here we go. Armored Spearhead doesn't do anything, but it costs you XP to unlock the sub-track. So you need XP for the main Grand Doctrine and for individual locking the sub-track. And there's discounts based upon existing focuses for this doctrine.
Doctrine will cost you army experience. Some of the bonuses from doctrines will be received immediately, while others will roll in over time as your
20% breakthrough for horses?
Doctrines progress and enhance. This brings us to a new concept we're calling Doctrine Mastery, or simply Mastery. Mastery is a type of...
So it looks like that these masteries automatically unlock based on gaining the mastery points.
Practical experience you gain by directly using your units.
Yep, using screening ships will reward you with the mastery. These will have to be tweaked by Paradox. I really hope they keep a close eye on this, because one issue you might run into is that some of these can lock way too quick or way too slowly, so they need to keep an eye on this.
It's also split per track, so you have to use units related to your chosen sub-doctrines to keep on gaining it. The primary way to earn mastery is by having your units fight in combat, but you can also gain smaller amounts through unit training, using military attaches, and through faction sharing. You might also find mastery bonuses tucked away in some national focus trees and decisions.
That's cool. That's cool.
While each track is associated with a specific set of units by default, this can be
Massed carrier fleet, light task forces.
Customized per sub-doctrine. As a small but important quality of life feature, mastery can also be banked to a certain extent. This means that even if you don't have a sub-doctrine selected, or if you've already fully mastered one, you're not going to lose out on the experience your troops are gaining.
I think I'm against this one, because it creates weird scenarios where you build up a tank mastery to therefore unlock the tree really quickly, which was always a problem with the original game. You know, like when you bank 500 land XP and then just rush down the doctrines at a quick rate. I feel like there should be a penalty for not selecting the sub-doctrine. Like you shouldn't gain as much mastery. Maybe there's a penalty of 25 to 50% of how much you gain for using those divisions. It's kind of strange. There's like no guide to how to use a tank division, but we're just going to make it up and wing it. And through that path, we'll obviously gain skills and knowledge of how to fight battles with tanks, but we don't really have a set guide of how we use it. So therefore, we're just kind of winging it. I don't know. I feel like there should be some kind of penalty for that. Well, this is really interesting. Grand Assault gains breakthrough and soft attack, guerrilla warfare. Okay. And these are pretty, you've seen these before. These are the ones that were already under mobile warfare. Apart from mission type tactics, that's new.
Mastery will be stored and ready to be used as soon as you invest in a new sub-doctrine. Completing a doctrine track is in your best interest
Armored cavalry.
for more than just the immediate effects. It's also how you enhance your grand doctrine. Each track is associated with a milestone, which will give you bonuses directly related to your overarching doctrine. For example, the mobile warfare doctrine, which is associated with planning speed.
So this gives additional bonuses the more masteries you get, so they all link into each other.
Has some of its core improvements nested within these milestone upgrades. This means players who invest in the right sub-doctrines can find powerful bonus stacks for their armies. A word of caution.
Ooh, that last one. I want to see that last one. That artillery one gave a bonus. I just want to see what it is again.
Stacks for their armies.
So this gives hard attack.
Armies.
Hard attack, piercing, hard attack. Okay.
A word of caution. Replacing a completed sub-doctrine will also deny you that milestone bonus. And if you decide to replace a grand doctrine late in the game, this can be quite expensive, as it will also wipe all the progress you've made on your existing sub-doctrine.
So there's not really any incentive to really do that, is there? I do feel like for certain playstyles, I feel like this would be kind of cool. Maybe there are inferior doctrines. Oh, here's the big strat. Oh, Paradox. This would be a next level. Next level. So why not have World War I tactics here? Maybe 2 options for World War I tactics. And then certain nations, particularly like the smaller fail states or the ones that are kind of like not economic or militarily advanced, start off with these ones partially unlocked, and then you can basically switch out to a modern doctrine as the game progresses. And of course there's an incentive to do that because you want more modern tactics, but of course you don't want to do it immediately because you're going to lose out on the benefits of the existing tactics. That would be so next level, right? Yeah, I don't know much about World War I tactics. I don't really know. A lot of people say it follows under Grand Battle Plan, but that's kind of like a rejiggered, modified Neo version of World War I tactics. So wouldn't that be really cool? Because then you actually have an incentive to switch out to an old-fashioned doctrine to a modern one as the game progresses. But it's not really a good idea to do that immediately because you're going to lose all the benefits, right? Are you getting me, guys? Are you understanding me?
As part of this upgrade, we've also made some changes to the Officer Core window and the Doctrine's visual.
The magenta art means it is a placeholder until the final art. Okay, yeah, these ones with
the Doctrine icon itself will evolve as you unlock new reward levels in your chosen tracks. And to make sure you don't miss any progress, you get small event notifications when you
Oh, that's so good. Okay, actually, no. I don't like that it's in your face. Can we move this to the right? Can we move it just here? Because here feels right. You know, like it's not distracting you from what you're currently doing. This feels like it's too in your face because it's obscuring whatever you're doing.
You get small event.
I like that the game lets you know this though, because a lot of time you can't gain bonuses, but the game has to let you know you're getting bonuses to let you know. It gives you this feeling of progression. When you play an RPG, you need to have that ping saying level up. You've discovered something. You've done something. You've unlocked a new skill or whatnot, and it gives you that nice dopamine drip, you know. And this feels the same way. However, once again, shove it to the side.
You reach a new reward level in a doctrine.
Over here.
Along with all these changes, we're also making some important updates to Army Spirits. Much like milestones,
okay, these are the same.
They'll now be tied to the completion of certain sub-doctrine tracks. The goal here is to keep them connected to your doctrines, but also
they've not rechanged them, no, they're all the same.
Feel more permanent, as you'll keep the Army Spirits gained from completing tracks, even if you change sub-doctrine.
Okay, this doesn't feel finished.
That's all for now, but we hope this rework comes as a pleasant surprise.
I was really scared.
A pretty major.
I was going to come away from this and really dislike these changes, but some of these look really good. There's just a few little tweaks and changes to make it, but I can't wait to load up as Germany in the new DLC, play with Cole, and also play with the new doctrines just to test out everything, you know. I'm not even excited about China and Japan because I just want to try those mechanics and see how the game plays out differently. Oh, that excites me so much. As always, guys, if you want more of these videos, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and YouTube will deliver more of this content to you in the future. Apart from that, I love you. Goodbye.